Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests. And today we're watching more Community. Alright guys, we are back with more Community today. I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty aware of my scheduling now. I usually film Community every second week, so every time I come back to it, I'm just so ready to get back into the show. As usual, I do not have a whole lot to say at the top of this, except for that we are 4 episodes ahead on Patreon, and I also have all of my uncut reactions to all of these episodes. If that is something that you are interested in, you can find me at patreon.com/shadowcatreacts. Oh, we also started watching Arcane and Lost on Patreon. Arcane will be coming to YouTube. I'm really not sure if it will already have come to YouTube by the time this video comes out or not, but it will be coming. Lost, on the other hand, much like Buffy, will be a Patreon exclusive watch along, so if any of that interests you, you can also find those at Patreon. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. This would be after winter break, right? Last episode was the Christmas one?
Baby Ben got to be baby Jesus in our church's nativity play, and Andre was Joseph, and Jordan was one of the wise men, and I was in charge of casting.
I digitized my entire movie collection.
For our midterm, we actually get to diagnose a fellow student with something.
Don't you do way too much of that already?
Accusational opposition disorder.
Does the student get to consent to being diagnosed?
Started seeing a new shrink.
What? Hello?
Hello.
He told you that he was gonna.
And she put me on this amazing anti-anxiety pill. It's really enhanced my self-confidence. I explained that really well.
Jeff, you can't be on anti-anxiety meds. You are a textbook narcissist.
I'm an exceptional narcissist, Britta.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't kill my wife!
I don't care.
Did Abed set this up?
Stop that fugitive! I was wondering how long it would take for things to get back to normal.
Over break, Abed realized he could hire celebrity impersonators from a service for his own personal use.
Gotcha.
He's been doing it a lot.
He's not hurting anybody, he just likes reenacting scenes from movies. It's unquestionably awesome.
I question it. He spent New Year's locked in our bathroom with a bad Tom Hanks from Castaway.
my
Intervention?
list.
Intervention? Intervention?
No! You guys need to stop intervening. You seriously have a problem. I said I didn't kill my wife!
I still don't care.
I love how nobody else.
Chang, they're just acting! Oh, got a friend at the zoo.
Oh, Chang. I was meant to say, like, nobody else in the school was even reacting to Abed getting, like, chased by a police officer. It was just business as usual.
What is this I hear about a tranquilizer gun? If you had hit a small student, they could have died.
I wouldn't do that. I have a heavy flashlight for them.
Okay. I don't know who told you pouting was an option for you, but all you're making me feel right now is hatred of Renee Zellweger. Maybe you can bring on some students as security interns. I'll let you offer them a credit in safety or math or something.
No.
Thank you, sir.
No.
You won't regret this unless
I
I rise
think
up
that you
against
will.
I don't know why I said that.
I mean, honestly, at this point, like, the dean can't really blame anyone but himself for this problem. Hiring Chang was never going to be a good idea.
Without anxiety to keep your vanity in check, you are vulnerable to a syndrome called hypernarcissosis. This apple is your ego. Imagine it expanding to the point of critical mass, making you an uncontrollable monster.
Britta, how did an apple make that clear? Imagine it expanding. Use a balloon.
It's on my way to lunch.
Looking good, Winger. Thank you, Leonard, for that compliment and for your service to this country.
Aw, look at them getting along. Yeah.
Aviators. Final boarding call, Beefcake Airways.
I'm warning you as your friend to get off of those meds and take those off.
Because they make me look good.
That's not relevant.
Welcome back, Jeffrey.
How was your...
Oh my God, even.
It's too much for him. Could you imagine this was your dean? Like, would you stay enrolled at this school?
I mean, you want to see
And
the
this is
world,
your,
but-
like, security officer?
And speaking of gold mines, you owe me $3,000, pal.
Oh
Put it on my
my
account.
god.
What do I look like, a sucker?
French Stewart.
$3,000?
Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Holy crap, you'd make an amazing Seacrest.
Very kind.
You're actually a lot taller than Seacrest. You've actually got a sharper jaw, too. You're actually...
Jeff?
Oh, it's happening.
You'll be okay. Just stay humble.
Somebody in my comment section was saying that if you like pay closer attention, Britta is often actually right. They might be onto something.
Got an Oprah. Oh. And sitting next to her is Judy Garland or Anne Hathaway. Wow, this is rare. Both versions of Michael Jackson. And you.
Oh my god.
If you guys work this gig for me for 6 hours, we'll call it even.
Sounds fun.
Guys, I'm sorry, but this is where we have to put our foot down.
And then he'll hit rock bottom and have no one to turn to but Jesus. I say we let this play out.
It's not our job to help Abed grow up. Abed doesn't need reality. Abed is a magical elf-like man who makes us all more magical by being near us. Pierce, who came
I mean, it's true, but I actually get Annie's point.
and he's made all of our lives better than reality. Now
I
it
mean,
becomes
it's
a little inconvenient. It's
true,
time to get real.
but
For shame.
He's right. Sorry.
owing $3,000 without having an actual plan of how to pay it back and then roping in your friends into like a scheme so that you can pay off your debt. I don't know. I don't think I'd love it, to be honest.
Hey, thanks for being flexible. This will be fun.
Fun, yeah, sure. But here's the deal. If you guys mess this up, then his debt is overdue. And I don't send another bill. No, I send two guys that look a lot like Ving Rhames and Michael Chiklis. And they do a very convincing impression of breaking your friend's legs.
Okay, but is it just an impression?
The secret is, they actually break them.
Oh, Well, what about now, Troy? What about now?
Our guest of honor is one Howie Schwartz. I wouldn't want him next to me in a foxhole. Ah! Ground rules. Do not leave your quadrant. Burp, fart, cough, hiccup, or cuss. The obvious exception being James.
Why does Britta actually kind of look like Michael Jackson? Like, he was spot on with that.
Handsome Seacrest. I need you in this tux.
Jeff, do not wear that.
I'll zip it wide, Jacko.
Don't worry. So I talked to my shrink and she doubled my dosage.
What? Jeff, that's insane.
I thought so too, but after I took that extra pill, it seemed like a great idea.
Jeff,
The apple's about to explode.
stop arguing. If you have anything else to say it in a high-pitched voice
Okay.
while walking backwards.
Jeff is in grave danger.
Burt Reynolds?
Yeah, I don't believe anybody hired you to impersonate Burt Reynolds.
Why not?
Do I have to say it?
Aw.
Abed, get back to your station.
I can't right now. I'm talking to Gina Davis.
Abed, we have to do this right or Vinny won't clear your debt.
Troy, who cares about money? Look around. This is why
Okay,
we're...
maybe you should tell him what's at stake.
I was so sad to hear of your passing.
Why is he out of his quadrant?
I'm Lorenzo Lamas.
He's reenacting a movie.
What movie were Jamie Lee Curtis and Lorenzo Lamas in together?
See, now I'm just embarrassed for you. Because you've never seen
So
Lorenzo's
people aren't
oil.
allowed to
Lorenzo
interact
is an
then?
oil tycoon that gets his address book switched with Jamie Lee Curtis's. I can't believe it. Did you go to college?
Yes? No?
Oh no, Jeff.
Oh my God. You are gorgeous.
You look at this.
You're actually more handsome than the guy who's famous for being handsome.
Who wants to hold it?
Me! That's so cool.
Chang.
Any fine young men interested in a college credit?
Sure, right.
Look, man, if you have a request, not a real DJ, okay? These are just props.
You look like a friend of mine.
You're friends with Moby?
Jeff! Oh.
Seeing Britta as Michael Jackson will never not be funny.
Britta,
You're right. I can feel my ego taking over. Do something!
Okay, listen to me. You are not that big of a deal. When you do too many push-ups, it looks like you have boobs. The tile in your bathroom is tacky. You were emotionally closed off in bed to the point where one time I didn't come up because I couldn't find close enough parking. You have an unusually high butt crack.
I believe it. Seems like a Jeff thing to have.
Get back to your quadrant. Now! Bring it on!
Okay, Troy, I think that you should tell them what the stakes are.
There's awards?
Oh no.
Here to present the first award are fake Morgan Freeman and fake Bono.
The winner for Best Math Student is Howie Schwartz.
Is Jeff about to storm the stage?
The award for cleanest room goes to Howie Schwartz.
He is. He can't help it.
Tricks, Howie Schwartz. Best Halo score, Howie Schwartz.
I think that we should go.
There's an award for most handsome young man. Most handsome young man.
Yeah, we all saw that coming. Oh. Oh.
God, no! What the hell?
Unexpected. Oh. Oh, this is just the natural progression for Jeff, honestly.
I love you, Dad. I knew you'd invite the Hulk.
And your friend's dad is paid. Hey, Jimmy.
Oh.
Wait up.
Abed, your leg. What'd they do? Tell me who they look like.
Doc. Who's there?
Ooh.
We just spent our whole night paying off your debt, and you're blowing money on a Patch Adams?
It's 2 for 1. We're doing Popeye next. Get him some.
Are you seeing what Annie was saying now, Troy?
Are you mad at me?
Have they ever been mad at one another?
I was gonna go in the Dreamatorium and play Inspector Spacetime.
Have fun.
I feel like this might be the first time. Well, I guess Abed's not mad at Troy, but I definitely think Troy is mad at Abed.
I am mad at you.
You said you weren't. We never lie.
I know.
We made a deal. October 15th, 2009. Friends don't lie to each other.
I know, because you don't like people who tell you what to do, and I don't want to be one of those people.
Then don't be.
I have to be. You have to stop running celebrity impersonators. Vinny was gonna break both of your legs. I had to work really hard to help you.
But that's what you wanted to do.
Yes.
But I can't do what I want to do?
I guess not. Not all the time. Sometimes you're just gonna have to trust that I know better about stuff.
I don't know if I can do that.
Then I guess you...
What?
I don't want to stop being your friend, so I guess I'll let you tell me what to do sometimes. Still best friends?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Still gonna go to the Dreamatorium?
Why do I feel like there's a fracture
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna play by
now?
myself right now, if that's okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, is the episode about to end? Oh no. This is gonna bleed into the next episode.
I ruined a bar mitzvah. I'm a bad person.
What you're feeling is called shame. It means you're getting better. You're gonna be safe again once those pills wear off.
I feel like a few episodes I was like afraid at the prospect of Britta being a therapist, but now I'm starting to get it a little bit more. Aw, why imagine a seat next to you? Oh, for yourself, okay.
Cool. Cool. Hot. Hot.
Oh. Is that Evil Abed?
Gentlemen, who's ready to Chang the world?
Chang!
Where are these children's parents?
All hail Chang!
They're in need of some guidance. I don't think that we've ever seen Abed and Troy at odds with one another And so I was expecting the conflict to get resolved by the end of the episode. And so the fact that I know that it didn't get resolved and that it's going to be bleeding into at least the next episode, if not more future episodes, I'm very, 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 very curious to see where that leads, because this is definitely brand new territory for Community, at least, you know, brand new territory for these characters. I did see where Annie was coming from. Like, sometimes Abed does do these really impulsive things without, like, thinking about the consequences. And if you're constantly having to bail out your friends when they do something without thinking about it, even though you love them and they bring a lot of joy into your life, like, maybe you let it slide sometimes, but also, like, you know, you're gonna have to figure it out. I can't be doing all this shit for you all the time. So I get where she was coming from, but I guess I also get the perspective of Abed is just like a ray of light who makes all of their lives better and brings a lot more joy into it. But still, at the same time, I think not thinking about the repercussions, or the repercussions having to involve your friends all of the time, that is, in my opinion, a pretty selfish stance. I get Abed as a character, you know, he likes to do the things that he likes to do, and for the most part, they're pretty harmless, but he should also definitely be considering his friends' perspectives. And I feel like he's not. So that's what leads me to say that it's a bit of a selfish thing to be like, no, I want to do the things that I want to do, and I don't really want to be told sometimes to not do certain things. In the end, he kind of came around, but, like, you can obviously tell that his heart's not in it, and that he feels like something was taken away from him for having to do that. So yeah, I'm just really curious. I'm really, really curious to see how that storyline is going to progress. And so yeah, let's just get into the next episode, and hopefully we will find out.
This is a historic day for Greendale. This state-of-the-art Subway sandwichery.
The Subway sandwich is actually opening.
Into the realm of the legitimate.
Oh, no problem. You know what? I'm saying get it started with.
I wonder if Subway is actually like sponsoring this, and that's why they're here.
Troy, Annie, and I know what it's like to be displaced. They're tenting our building for termites, so we're homeless.
I'm staying in the sleep study lab.
Oh.
All I have to do is wake up every 3 hours and go, and I get 2 credits.
Why don't you stay with like Shirley or Britta?
Another pillow fort? Kind of repeating yourselves, aren't you?
That was a
I mean, the first blanket fort, whew, it's pretty fucking sweet.
Just found out how Shirley and I are going to take down Subway.
Oh, how?
Dean, I assume you're familiar with the Greendale bylaws?
I am not.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you be sure of that?
Any business operating for profit on Greendale's campus must be at least 51% owned by a registered Greendale student.
That's too bad, Dean.
Whoa.
Subway in my premenopausal post-feminist experiential marketing class.
Actually, I'm on the wait list for the pre-men post-fem Max Mark.
Who are you?
Subway! Your name is Subway. Yep. Using a groundbreaking but surprisingly legal process known as corpohumanization, real people such as myself are now allowed to represent the collective humanity of business owners.
Oh my god, dystopian.
Named Subway.
Is it like first way sub, last name way?
Come on, Subway, there is no way you're 5'10".
Actually, no, because technically I'm only a week old. But please don't... Eat fresh? Eat fresh?
Eat fresh.
Give me some more time in a dream. Somebody say.
I was like reading online that some people were saying that the song is about suicide, but then I think that the person who wrote the song was saying that like it is not about suicide at all. I don't know. Does anybody know any more about that?
It's not a blow-off task, Jeff. We're only allowed to bring one stuffed animal. I'm bringing Ruthie. By using her badge to sneak in Nathan.
We'll have fun.
Diabolical, Annie.
Since when do we have lockers?
Since registration day 2009. Jeff, did you skip the pre-orientation freshman welcome seminar?
Do you have lockers in college? I'm trying to remember if I had a locker, and I'm pretty sure I did not.
What's this? Save Garrett? What's wrong with Garrett?
Nothing now. We saved him.
His like screams kill me.
This love letter?
Oh, it's probably one of many.
Oh, no, this is a hate letter.
What? Let me see that.
Also probably one of many.
But you're actually an inconsiderate jerk, Kim. Inconsiderate?
Who's Kim?
Who's Kim?
I don't know. And clearly she doesn't know me.
Didn't I?
I didn't sneeze.
Look at these idiots. Cattle, sheep, other animals that travel in herds. I want to say
I haven't been to Subway in a pretty long time, but my go-to order was always a cold cut combo on Italian herbs and cheese bread.
Britta.
Britta.
Of a more liberated looseness. You could get close to Subway and find out some dirt on him.
corporate espionage. I like it. Microphones.
I am not a whore, and not that I've done the math, but if I were, I'd be the super classy kind that gets flown to Dubai to stay in an underwater hotel.
Oh my god, it begins.
Don't worry, Dean, we have all the proper permits right here.
I love how they just like have people helping them, just like, yeah, let's make a pillow for it. I love it.
And apparently, there's a Guinness World Record for the biggest pillow or blanket for it. So you boys, you should go for it. Put this school on the map.
We'd have a better chance of setting the record if we made this a blanket fort.
We wanted to make a pillow for. I don't want to sacrifice quality for square footage. We don't need a world record to tell us we did something cool.
But if we won, we might meet that dude with the curly fingernails.
Sridhar Chillal, not interested.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Is the rift growing? I thought that it was gonna be immediately addressed.
You have a beard.
Why does he have a braid? Where did this come from?
Going through some stuff right now, Troy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we can tell.
You guys watch that television show together, don't you? Inspector Spacetime. Funny, Troy. You and Abed have always reminded me of the inspector and his trusty constable, Reggie.
Cool.
The inspector, of course, is smart, decisive, and Reggie is, well, Reggie.
Why are you trying to make it worse?
Less of a friendship, more of a self-centered nerd and his naive, obedient lapdog. Well, I got a thing. You take care.
Is he behind this entire thing? Maybe? Like, I don't know how he would be behind Abed hiring impersonators, but I remember in his episode he was saying, like, this is not over, if he has something to do with it.
That might not be easy. Kim's no longer with us.
Oh
She
my God.
died 2 weeks ago.
What?
Sorry to drop that on you and run, but there's a rally for Garrett.
But we saved him.
Did we?
I think Garrett's perfect just the way he is, to be honest.
You should try reading Orwell's 1984.
I have. It's a great book. It really awakened me in high school. I think kids should be forced to read it.
Me too. Anyway, you're living.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to discuss my former life or engage in any non-platonic relations, practice religion in public, or eat any non-fresh, unhealthy food like that found anywhere outside Subway.
Why are you getting all that?
I wanted to stand next to you for a moment. It was worth it.
That's all it took for Britta. She's caught up in the rapture.
Did you see him smiling at you?
Top-notch horsemanship, Britta.
Piers.
Sorry, horsewomanship. I forgot it was the 90s.
That's funny. Uh-oh. Okay, Pierce is degrading quickly.
That's me, the girl who's gonna destroy the big sandwich company with the dreamy eyes.
You circled this paragraph.
I can't say that I did. I just think it's a striking expression of love's ability to persevere within the cracks and cogs.
Britta, I don't understand why this is appealing to you. But, you know, you're your own person.
I want to run a non-profit shelter for handicapped animals.
One-eyed cats.
Only one on the top of my list, but sure. Just getting out of bounds for me.
Fresh.
You should put the small ones in the middle of the wall, one hold the ceiling.
Why do I always have to be your Reggie?
I hate it.
I'm not even your sidekick, I'm your underkick.
I never said you couldn't do anything. If you want to make a blanket fort, that's fine with me. Just don't make it part of my pillow fort.
See, Abed is being a bit unmovable, you know?
I'll start somewhere else. Have fun stacking pillows like a...
I don't like it because I usually am on Abed's side.
She's someone who died thinking I was a dick. I can never
I
apologize.
think a lot of people will die thinking you're a dick, to be honest. I might be one of them whenever I die.
Apologies are opportunities to admit your own mistakes. Apologize to her locker.
But how can I apologize?
To be fair, though, Jeff has gotten a lot better than he was at the beginning of the show. You know, I just like to harp on him.
I was going to lie there.
I was going to invest in IBM in 1952, but life is full of disappointment.
But now you're a YouTuber. Can't think of a better career path for you.
I think you're falling for him.
I am not. Who do you think I am? I lived in New York.
You never lived anywhere.
I'm sorry we pulled you into this dirty game. I want you to stop.
Yeah, we're pulling you out right after your last.
She is not. She's into it. She's in too deep.
A mini flask.
Did you just drink ink?
Just plant this on Subway.
I wonder what they actually had to like line his mouth with. It looks ridiculous.
Hello, Abed. How's the pillow fort going?
It's hard making something perfect.
Oh my god, you guys have to combine them. And then you have to like let us through all of it.
I just got off the phone with Guinness, and they are sending a representative to have a look-see at your blanket fort. Are we world record ready?
Garrett, we are still more than 2,000 square feet.
I really like Garrett. That is an iconic pajama set.
Even if you could, I'd rather see my work destroyed than compromise it.
Great! Abed will destroy his pillow fort, and Troy will expand his blanket fort into the space. Everyone wins. Except Abed, but you know, not everyone can win.
Is that what you want, Troy?
It is.
I mean, I feel like Abed or Troy was okay with
Do it.
combining them. Was he not?
We're done here.
Pop, pop, Captain.
Oh, Subway.
This is so ridiculous in the most community way possible.
They wanted me to plant a bug on you. I can't, and I won't.
Subway. Subway. Oh, Subway.
Oh, no, this is wrong, Pierce. I just wanted to open a sandwich shop. I did not sign up for this.
Okay, Pierce is losing it. I think he's past losing it, honestly. He's lost it.
But whatever your crime, I think we both know the real crime is mine.
I feel like Kim is a pretty common name. Like, perhaps it wasn't even this Kim. Could have been a different Kim.
Because I'm going to try and change. I just wish you were here to forgive me. I am. And I do.
Oh.
I'm Kim. What? You said Kim was dead.
Because you never remember who I am. First year, we hung out like 10 times. And then
That's
today,
rough.
it's like you still don't remember me, and you still assume from my name that I am a girl.
I am so sorry. Kim.
Oh,
right?
My
Do you know how long I've waited to
Jeff.
hear you say that?
You're gonna settle for that, Kim?
I think because he had a girl's name, I never took him seriously. I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't apologize to this guy.
You told me to apologize.
To a dead girl's locker. I thought I was representing the sisterhood. Thought I was teaching you a lesson about all the girls you dominate and then ignore. Not to waste your energy on some weird, cloying, hypersensitive stalker with a girl's name.
Hey, you're really mean.
Put it in a letter, Jane Austen.
Seems like there are some lingering hurt feelings from Annie about the way that Jeff has treated her, which is perfectly valid.
What if it fell to the Reggies of the world to keep up with the inspectors or perish? Now, please turn your head while I crawl away. I'm going.
I'll be watching every single second.
I'm very insecure.
Okay, well. Ah, fuck. I wanted to watch him crawl.
I know we have very strict rules against romantic entanglements with our corpo humanoids, but at this point in time, we can't stop them from having hearts. If they want to express that love in a perfectly healthy way, then okay, hold on. Is this what I think it is? That? Odd, unhealthy, real quick. That, okay, that's weird. That is well out of the mainstream. You know, I was raised in the Bay Area, but I'm a father now. The bread is stale. No!
Oh my God.
You.
No!
Immediately.
Brenda! Shut up.
Could you?
I'm sorry, Subway gave me the creeps. I'm not mad about it.
I never realized I had my own issues regarding gender roles, and it was certainly unfair of me to take them out on Kim.
Who's Kim?
Jeff.
It is me, Subway.
What?
I had a great time with you last night in the Pillow Fort. The one exception being the deviant sex act you initiated without my consent.
What happened?
Eat fresh.
Abed won't tear down his fort.
I shouldn't have to compromise my craftsmanship to placate mediocrity.
Mediocrity?
Okay, boys! The Pillow Fort comes down!
You stay back.
Watch it, son.
His name is Alec. This is
Starburns, you done did it now. I will not call you Alec. Or Alex? I don't know if he said Alec or Alex, to be honest with you. So I have to call him Starburns. It's the only respectful thing to do.
Back in the fort! To be continued.
Is this actually gonna last another episode? This feud?
Sir, it appears that Troy Barnes' blanket fort may go to war with Abed Nadir's pillow fort.
Of course. Soon Troy and Abed will be torn asunder, and an unencumbered Troy will turn to his destiny.
Okay.
You are a
This
cold-blooded
man is
sir.
Yes.
committed.
Oh, unfortunately.
That is the nicest thing I can say. So was he behind the whole
See
thing?
you in band practice.
Okay, again, I don't know how he would have been behind the impersonator thing, like Abed hiring impersonators, but I could see him maybe, because Abed didn't know that it was going to cost as much as it cost. So maybe by chance he intercepted and was like, ooh, there's this like really cool service. It doesn't cost anything. You should look into it, knowing what Abed's hobbies are. And then Abed got into it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that was totally Abed's doing now, or whether it was, what's his face? Ponytail braid guy. But that aside, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought that this one was a lot of fun. I mean, I think that I just enjoy seeing blanket and pillow forts. They bring me a lot of happiness. It makes me like want to make my own. And I also like that we're sort of, as much as I kept saying like, oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I like that we're exploring an Abed and Troy rivalry, because again, we've never really seen these two characters at odds. At least I can't remember seeing these two characters at odds. So it is a nice little arc to have. Anyways, I am going to get into the next episode, so I'm going to have to cut this video here. As always, thank you so much for watching these with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!